Thank you for joining us here in the LTE TV studio. It's a great day to learn some English together. My name is Katie, and I'm one of your teachers here on the show. Today, our topic is a Talk About It lesson, and this lesson is called The Gossip. The Gossip. Peter, what does the word gossip mean?
Good question. Gossip is a thing that you do. When you gossip, you talk about someone else, and a person who does it is a gossip. Hi everyone, my name is Peter, your other teacher here on the show.
So if you talk about someone else, that's gossiping. Is it nice to talk about other people?
No, it's not nice. It can make other people feel bad if someone else talks about them.
You're right. It can really hurt someone's feelings. So it's better not to gossip about other people.
Yeah, it does happen a lot.
And it can be a problem at work. But if gossip is a problem at your school, maybe you can talk about this lesson with your friends.
That's a good idea, Katie. This is a Talk About It lesson. So that means we want you to talk about it.
Okay, it's time to get started. Let's learn today's keywords with our word lady.
今天的主题是八卦说闲话。Tim 和 Natalie 在走廊聊天，聊天就是 chat。Tim and Natalie were chatting。他们看到 Caleb 走过去，就开始讲 Caleb 的八卦。听说最近到处都有关 Caleb 的传闻，传闻或谣言就是 rumor。There's a rumor about Caleb。Natalie 和她的朋友都爱到处八卦说闲话，说人闲话就是 gossip。These people like to gossip。他们喜欢说长道短，连几乎不认识的人他们都能说。副词 hardly 就是几乎不的意思。They hardly know those people。不过 Natalie 觉得该是要改变的时候了，不然这样子道人长短是会伤害人的。改变是 change。Maybe it's time to change.
Guys, look at this. Wait, hey, you know what this is, right?
Look, Caleb is back,
said Sherry. Tim and Natalie stopped chatting. They watched Caleb pass them in the hall. He was looking down at the floor.
He didn't come to school for 5 weeks,
said Sherry.
There's a rumor he did something really bad. Maybe he stole something.
Really? I thought something bad happened to his family,
said Tim.
Maybe someone died.
In this Talk About It lesson, Caleb, Sherry, Tim, and Natalie are who we will learn about today. And right now, they are all at school.
Yes, and we know that Caleb has not been at school for a long time. He didn't go to school for 5 weeks.
That's a lot of school for a student to miss. So the people in our story wonder what happened. And Sherry talks about a rumor.
What is a rumor? A rumor is something that might be true, but could also be something that someone said that isn't true.
And we often say that people spread rumors. Those usually aren't true.
If you hear a rumor that is being spread, maybe it's not a good idea to listen to it, such like, Katie likes to read comic books all the time.
That's some good advice, Peter. Thank you. So what is the rumor that Sherry says in our lesson?
Well, she says maybe he did something bad, like maybe he stole something. When you steal something, you take something that does not belong to you. It's not yours.
And you can get in a lot of trouble for stealing things, so don't do it. But Tim thinks that something else happened to Caleb.
You're right. He says he thought something bad happened to his family. Like maybe someone died. That's serious.
Yeah, if that happened, that could be a reason Caleb didn't come to school for so long. But we don't know.
Let's stop talking about Caleb. We can talk about this phrase from the lesson. When Tim and Natalie see Caleb, it says they stopped chatting.
And chat is a key word. When you chat with someone, you're talking to that person. You chat with your friends about fun and small things, like the weather.
Yeah, you can chat with someone you have just met, too. Chatting is a good way to get to know someone better.
Right, but Natalie and Tim stopped chatting. They didn't do it anymore. And right now, I'm going to stop teaching because it's time for Christina.
Natalie 和 Jim 本来在聊天，但是看到 Caleb 经过就停下来了。Tim and Natalie stopped chatting， 表达停止正在做的动作就用 stop doing something。比如 Let's stop practicing， 我们停止练习吧。或者 Please stop kicking my chair， 请你停止踢我的椅子。另外还有一种说法就是 stop to do something， 这种说法表示停下正在做的，转去做别的事。比如你正在看书，然后听到电话响了，所以 you stop to answer the phone， 表示你停下看书的这个动作去接电话。再举一个例子，某人停下打扫工作去看电视 ，he stopped to watch TV， 所以 stop doing something 就是停下正在做的事，而 stop to do something 就是停下正在做的事去做别的事。
Natalie listened to her friends. She started to say that maybe Caleb did something bad to his family, but she stopped. She knew that probably wasn't true. She and her friends liked to gossip. They talked about everyone, even people they hardly knew. But that was okay, wasn't it? They just want to know the truth, right? Still, Natalie felt bad.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
She said,
This is interesting. The second part of the lesson is about Natalie. What happened, Katie?
In the first paragraph, Natalie is listening to her friends talk. They're talking about Caleb. And then it says that she started to say another thing about Caleb.
Yeah, she wanted to say that maybe Caleb did something bad to his family. But she stopped. So she didn't say it to them, right?
Right. So why did she stop and not say anything? Because she knew what she wanted to say probably wasn't true.
Remember, a rumor is something that usually isn't true. If she said that something about Caleb, she would be spreading a rumor, and that's not a good rumor.
Friends, can you think of a time when this happened to you? Have you ever started to say something, maybe about someone, but then decided it would be wrong to say it?
Did you guys hear about Katie's right here. If you try to say something that isn't true, but you stop, that's a good thing. It's better not to say things that aren't true.
When you do that, you are gossiping. Remember, gossiping is talking about people, like this part of the lesson says.
Natalie knows she and her friends like to gossip. They even talk about people they hardly know.
If you hardly know someone, you can also say, I don't really know them, or I don't know them that well.
Right, but is that okay to do? What do you think? Gossip can make people feel bad. You should think about how the person you're talking about feels.
You can hurt someone's feelings and make them sad, and that's why Natalie feels bad. So she says, maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
I think Natalie is making the right decision. Whatever happens to Caleb is not something they need to talk about.
You're right, Peter. And friends, we want you to think about this. You can think about it during our break. We're going to take one right now. We'll be back again very soon.